Hello guys, welcome back to another video in the mini reject task force. Today is going to be a fun video because I'm going to be showing you the mini rejects taking down dead end. Now it doesn't sound like a feat, but I added up the average level, or I calculated the average level of every player, or not every player because it's an average. I calculated the average level of the mini rejects when we hit the op, and the average level is 47. It's like precisely 40. It's like 47 and 2/100ths. So it's 47. Now the cool thing about that is, I just want to point out the main reason the mini rejects fell an op is 1, people don't attack, 2, bad planning on people's parts, or 3, and that's 2. Yeah, that's all I have. And the main reason the main task force, the rejects Redux fail operations, is because we have breezies. We have failed. We don't have enough attacks to come back and beat the op. So I just felt I need to say that. It doesn't seem like a feat, but for a task force where the average level is 47, which is incredibly low to beat dead end, that's a big feat, guys. And I know we have a 50-man task force, and some of you guys are on leaderboard task forces, and just know like what it takes to get up there. But honestly guys, it all comes down to planning, and these guys have been awesome on the planning side of things. So basically how we've been planning hits is how I've been planning hits. If I'm planning these hits, I'm mostly just planning he flared to the HQ. That sucks. Ouch. For the most part, I've only been planning reject Redux, and I'm not even. We don't even need to plan those hits because everyone knows what hits they need to take, and pretty much everyone but Jimmy. The way I plan hits is I look at the base and I look at the park. Where do I want to park at the HQ to beat the HQ? So for this one, it's easy. It's right here. And then I say to myself, what do we need to take? What steps do we need to take? What buildings do we need to destroy in order to make that happen? What buildings can we destroy to make that park easier? And for Commodore, it's hard because you can't really do much. You could clear, if there's rocket launchers on the beach, you could clear those. But for a lower level task force where most people cannot just hit a base and destroy it, solo it with AZ, for lower level task forces like that, we need to plan out our hits, and we need to just focus on taking down one thing. And every task force struggles with this at first. Like most people, and when I say task force, I don't mean leaderboard teams or any like super high, anybody taking deep cut and over. It's mostly dead end, because dead end is a huge step up from curtain call. Curtain call is pretty easy. Dead end is still pretty easy. But as soon as you start getting into the higher operations, it gets harder. Planning doesn't go away, but there's people, everyone like knows if you get up that high, everyone knows how to hit the bases. Or unless it's a base like Hardcore or Boomtown, or just one of those high level bases that aren't even a possible solo. But everyone knows the solo path for the soloable bases. So for bases like this, where we don't have anyone that can solo it, or we do have people, but their attacks are being used elsewhere, for bases like this is when you need to plan out hits. One attack to clear a couple of rocket launchers, which opens up a shock, and use heavies to clear mines. The next attack, maybe to take down a couple more rocket launchers. We actually had a hard time with Machina. Takes in a couple more rocket launchers to clear up a shock. I'm not going to be going into planning at all, or too much planning at all, but basically it comes down to planning. That's how we've been winning these operations. We know how to plan, and when I say we, I don't mean me, because I haven't been planning these ops too much. I mean people like Icket, people like Lurcher, people like Fish. I don't know if Fish is in here. But the main people, they just know how to plan notes, which I appreciate. I appreciate officers and codes that get online and plan notes and help people out when they attack. I'm not going to be going over too much strategy here or planning, because I'm not the most credible source in operations. I'm not the best operation player. I'm not even a good... Here's 4 smokes. Guys, I love people trying to learn Universal Remote, because that is something every single AZ player should learn how to do. Learn how to use universal remote, learn wherever Spike will park, learn all of it, because she is the key to winning these low-level operations, because you can take down a bunch of defenses that it's so easy to take down defenses with universal remote and versus something like Smoky Hookah, because before Heroes came out, you would have had to use a Smoky Hookah hit or Smoky AZ hit to clear, or just land your troops and let them walk up. But now you can use universal remote, and it's awesome, and I love it so much. So enough about that. Let's get into some gameplay talk. So I'm not going to be showing you every single attack. I'm only going to have this video about 12 to 15 minutes, and we're already over halfway. So there's no way I can show you every single attack. The way I'm going to be doing these operations is I'm going to be showing the people that hit first or have a very notable attack. So if you guys want to be featured in a future video, make sure you attack early on in the op, wait for notes, and follow the notes. Because if you just attack and don't follow notes, you will be kicked, guys. You will be kicked. So we got Grung. I guess Grung. I don't know. Yeah, Grung. Grung. I don't know why I keep saying it. I think it's right. But he was able to clear the laser beam on the beach, which opens up. It just makes it an easier walk up, I guess. I'm having a hard time speaking today, guys, and I don't know why. It's super hot in my house right now, and I have my lights on. I have my computer on. My computer heats up super fast, and I don't know what it is, guys. Like, I believe it's at like 90 degrees. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? That would not be Celsius. Yeah, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. My computer sits at 9. I'm not a computer. Okay, I shouldn't say that, because I am a computer person, but I'm not like a hardware person. I'm more of a software person. But I love computers. I am majoring in computer science, and I'm gonna get a double major in computer science and math. But I kind of like computers, but I don't know hardware. So it's 90 degrees hot. I know my brother keeps his computer at 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be like 100 and that'd be a lot. 100 and like 200 Celsius. That'd be no. If I can't talk. I'm telling you guys. If it was 90 degrees if it was 90 degrees Celsius, it would be like over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is not the case, because what am I thinking? Oh my gosh, I am so confused right now. For some reason, guys, I was thinking in terms of inches and centimeters, and I was trying to convert, but that's not how degrees work. But I was close. It's about 200. It's like 194 at 90 degrees Celsius, and you're like, Christian, you're stupid. And yes, guys, I probably am. I don't know how to convert. I used to know how the conversion works. It's I'll know it as soon as I see it. I don't know why, but I was thinking in terms of, that was a good universal remote hit, by the way. I was thinking in terms of centimeters and inches, which is the dumbest thing ever. Okay, whatever. But yes, clearing a path to the core. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty much what it comes down to, how we attack. We use a universal remote hit. A lot of these guys know how to use universal remote, and if you don't, they're learning. Or if they don't, they are learning. But they use universal remote, clear a path to the core. No, not clear a path to the core. Clear a shock up. Open up a shock. Free a shock from the core. So someone hitting with AZ would not need that shock. So for something like Orbifold, I guess if you wanted to open up a shock or clear a shock, taking down, you would want to take down like all 4 of these rocket launchers, or nope, because there's a machine gun. You could always, yeah, you can't really open up a shock, because you could stand out of range of that and get all these. That's like a 3 shock hit. It's a pretty easy hit. Jimmy has, oh, ouch, oh, that sucks. Guys, when someone has a fail AZ attack, you know what I hate the most about, I don't like people that, I shouldn't say hate, but I don't like people that just come down hard on a failed operation attack. Now, I don't like it when people don't follow notes. You still have to follow notes. But like a breezy, that's I don't like it when people just like come down hard on someone that just had a fail, just had a bad day and just failed an operation attack or missed it. Like, there are people in our task force family that just get mad at someone, and honestly guys, someone that fails or has a breezy in an operation attack, those people feel 100 times worse than that other person feels. I guarantee you, failing an operation attack. Ooh, I didn't even see these rocket launchers up here. So I guess you could take down some of those. And he does have the shock those. I didn't know that. Okay. This is a 4-shot hit. I stand corrected. But yeah, just like don't come down hard on people that just have a bad day, because it happens to everyone. Now, what you shouldn't tolerate is people that don't follow notes. We kick people who don't follow notes or don't read notes. That's how people learn. If you can't learn to follow notes, I'm thinking of something else I'm going to tell you guys in a second. But if you don't learn how to follow notes, you'll probably be kicked from every single task force, or you'll get warning. Also, attack early on in operations. It sucks when there's like a base left, like 15 attacks and 5 minutes left. Like, even if everyone attacked, we wouldn't have time for everyone to attack. Which is just stupid. Like, don't hold off your attacks. We've had a couple operations that we failed in, I would say, in a couple of our task forces because people didn't attack early on in the op. So just attack early on. I'm all for double dipping, but you have a 3-hour time window for double dipping when it opens up. So there's no need for you to wait until the last 15 minutes to attack. Like, attack at least when there's like an hour left, or if you know you're gonna attack at the end and solo a base. That's fine, but just attack early on in the hop. But anyway, enough about that. I'm getting into that low-level task force strategy. Okay, so let's talk about the rejects, because Jimmy opened up another task force to the family without telling me, and I'm okay with it, of course, because I'm the leader of the rejects. Am I considered a leader? I'm not even a leader in Rejects Redux. I left out of rage. Because I had a breezy. I left out of rage, and the way Boom Beach works is it gives a leader to the person that has been in the task force the longest. So in this case, it went to Chibi, and Chibi is refusing to give me a leader back, and I don't care at all, because it's a leader versus a co-leader. I don't care at all. Okay, we are running out of time. We're going to just skip ahead, guys, and show you the finish attacks and end up. But Jimmy created a new task force, added it to the family, and basically what I've noticed, no hate on any of you guys, but a bunch of people joined that were banned from all of our other task force families. Not banned, but just got kicked because they weren't attacking or didn't have enough intel. So it's so funny because I originally created this task force family because I was kicked from Reversal's task force, which was over a year ago. I created the task force family because of that moment, and now we are kicking people because they're not attacking, and basically what I did in Reversal's task force. So what's kind of funny is all of those people are going down to the rejects again. So the rejects is literally the rejects of the main reject family, which is hilarious because that's what it was originally intended for, just with a different family task force. I find that so funny. Okay, last attack, we have Ikit here. Now guys, I want to give a little shout out to Ikit. He has been in our family for a very long time. He has a task force in pretty much all of our task forces. I don't know, no, he has an account in pretty much all of our task forces. I don't know if he has an account in Jimmy's task force, the Rejects, but he has one in this task force, the Rising Rejects, and the Reject Redux. And I don't know why I chose to pick a name with an R, because I can't say R's. You guys should have heard me when I was Whittle. No, that's an L. I am not thinking straight today. And yes, I do have iFunny downloaded. But yeah, Ikit has a YouTube channel, and he's giving away a sticker, a Boom Beach official sticker from the Boom Beach Care Package. Ooh, that was a safe smoke. From the Boom Beach Care Packages. So if you guys want to win a sticker, go subscribe to his channel. He's giving away that sticker at 100 subscribers. And honestly, guys, I never give shout outs to people on video. But it's Ikit, or Ikit, and he deserves one because he's been in the task force and helps out so much. So go make him give you that sticker. Go subscribe to his channel. I'll put a card on the screen now, and I will try not to forget. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't get to everyone's attacks, but it was still a lot of fun. Sure, you are subscribed to the to the channel. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.